My friend actually called me this morning when she was on her daily run and she saw this little baby bird under these power lines where there was a big nest. You can see that there is a nest all the way up there and there's one over here. Oh, this guy literally blends in with the floor. This little guy is chirping right now and he is super hungry. What up guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you all are having a great day. So in today's video, my friend actually called me this morning when she was on her daily run and she saw this little baby bird under these power lines where there was a big nest. Now I don't know if it is a little fledgling who is learning to fly and the mom is still watching over it. And I don't know the conditions of this little baby bird, but we're gonna have to go check it out for ourselves. But before I go over and check this little baby bird, I want to give you all an update on the little bird nest on my patio. So guys, the little mom was not in here last time, but there she is. This is the red bulbul. She is incubating her eggs right now. Hi mama, I'm not gonna bother you. I'm gonna leave you alone. But I checked the other day and the eggs are still there. The eggs have not pipped yet. So I'm just gonna leave this mom to continue incubating her eggs. So guys, before I go pick up this little baby bird, I actually just recently ran out of the baby bird formula. So I'm gonna head to the store right now to go pick some up. Now that I got the little 5-pound bag of the baby bird formula, I'm gonna go ahead to pick up this little baby bird right now. Alright guys, so I got to the spot and I'm guessing my friend was running along this road right here and she noticed the baby bird. You can see that there is a nest all the way up there and there's one over here. Now she said it was a green bird, so I'm guessing it is a Quaker parakeet. Now these Quaker parakeets will make humongous nests just like this one and they will live in a colony and have their babies. It almost looks like a cave and they will have all of their babies in there. Now, I don't know where this guy is. We're gonna have to look around for him. Guys, I'm gonna look under this nest right here just to make sure. Oh, this guy literally blends in with the floor. So my friend has a fear of birds, so she didn't want to pick him up. But this little guy, he is so tiny. Oh, you can see that he's a baby still because he doesn't have all of his feathers. Oh, I'm sorry. You fell out of the nest. Let me pick you up and get you home. Come on, little buddy. Oh, it's okay. Now right here, it doesn't look like it's a fledgling because usually fledglings have most of their feathers and are able to fly. Now this guy is definitely a baby and still needs some care with the mother. So now that obviously I cannot put it back up to that giant nest up there because I obviously can't reach up there, I'm gonna need to take this guy home and hand rear him. So I'll see you all once I get home. Oh my goodness. Alright guys, so what I'm gonna put this little baby bird in is this box. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tape up the sides so it doesn't potentially jump out. But since it is a little baby, you know, this box is gonna be perfect until it gets a little bigger and then we're gonna move it to another little enclosure. So what I'm gonna do is, since I have this bedding on hand, I'm just gonna pour it in just like this to cover the bottom. A little more than that. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spread it around, and I think that, yeah, that's gonna be good. And that's gonna be perfect for this little baby. Now I'm gonna go grab the little baby bird and I'm gonna place it in this new little box. And then we're gonna try feeding this baby because, you know, it seems pretty hungry. Alright guys, so I have the little baby bird right here. And this little guy is clinging onto me for dear life. He was probably so scared and, you know, taking shelter in the shade because in here in South Florida, it has to be 100 degrees. And it's been super hot these past couple weeks. But I'm just gonna place this guy in his little new home. There you go, buddy. There you go. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. You hungry? I know, I'm making your food. Hi. You can tell that this little guy is chirping right now, and he is super hungry. If you look right here, this area right there, I don't know if you guys can see it, but the area right under his neck, now that is called his crop. You can see that it is completely down right now. That is because this baby is probably starving and needs some food. Now once this crop is completely full, that means the baby is full and it has enough food inside its little crop. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys how to make the food and how to feed a little baby bird. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the little bird formula right here, and you're gonna have a syringe and a little bowl to mix it in. And all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open it like this, and I'm gonna take this little measuring thing, and I'm just gonna measure out a little bit, because this is a very tiny bird. You don't wanna give it so much, but I'm just gonna do 2 of one teaspoon. There we go. And then if you guys come over here, all you're gonna do is you're gonna measure some water into it. And I'm gonna have to mix it up, and I'm gonna wanna do it to where this is almost liquid. Now I'm gonna wanna do that because we don't wanna choke this baby and have this formula too thick. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix it up until it's a liquid. So now you guys can see that it is a good consistency. Since this baby bird is really little, we don't want to choke him on a thick formula. So this is gonna be perfect. Now all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open my microwave, put this inside so we can warm it up for a little bit. And all I'm gonna do is, and there we have it. Now, before you feed it to this baby, always check with your finger, go around like this, and feel that it is a good temperature. Now, right now, it is pretty hot, so we're gonna let it cool off. And you always wanna check with your finger because you don't wanna burn this baby's crop. So I got this little baby up here so she can eat really well. You can see he's really enthusiastic and is super hungry. So I'm just gonna put a little in the syringe, and obviously I'm not gonna shoot it down his throat, but let's see if this baby eats. Look at that, guys. This little, oh. It's okay, buddy. Oh, look at that, guys. This little baby is so hungry. I know I'm feeding you, I'm trying to. So I'm just gonna try to hold its head a little bit. Look at that, guys. This baby is so hungry. This is so pitiful. Now, if you just look at its coloring while it's eating, it is just a beautiful color. You can see the green with the blue mixed in here and a little red on its tail. Honestly, I'm pretty sure it's a Quaker parakeet, but you know, I am not too sure because, you know, I've never had one of my own. But I want you guys to stop what you're doing right now and comment down below what little baby bird you think this is. This is so cute, little buddy. You're getting it all over your face. Oh, that's so yummy. Look at that. That's so yummy. So guys, if you notice that this little guy is putting his head up and bobbing his head to the syringe. Now they do that to the mom. When the mom opens their mouth to feed them, they do that where they open their mouth and they start bobbing their head so they can get whatever's in their mom's mouth into their little crop. You can see that he is just so hungry. Poor little guy. I don't know when the last time you ate, buddy. Oh, poor thing. So guys, what I wanted to point out is if you look on this little baby bird, it's okay, buddy, come here. So if you see, I pointed out before that its crop was completely flat. Now, if you take a look right here, its crop is filling up with some food. This little baby is getting so full. So you can see that this little guy is not chirping anymore. So he is definitely getting full with some of this little bird formula. Look at you, little buddy. So guys, this little buddy is done eating. His crop is completely full. And when I tried feeding him, he shook his head when he didn't want anymore. And that's how you can tell that they are completely done eating. But just look how cute this little guy is. You can still see his skin right there. His feathers are still coming in. So you can tell that he is still a little baby and he is just so curious and little. I am in love with this little baby. Hi. Now guys, I want you to comment down below a little name for this little guy right here. Now I'm gonna raise this little guy for my own little bird. And you know, he is just gonna be the cutest little baby ever. Now I'm pretty sure this is a little Quaker bird, and they're found here in Florida because, you know, pet owners unfortunately release them when they don't want them anymore. So they do have babies around here in Florida, and you know, they sometimes fall out of their nest. So since they are invasive here in Florida, it is perfectly fine to hand rear them. And this guy is just so curious. He is the cutest thing. Now I'm gonna keep him in the garage because it's nice and warm there. I don't want to keep him inside because we keep it pretty cold in our house, and I don't want to get this little guy sick. So I'm just gonna put him back in his box right here and take him to the little garage. Ah, buddy, let go. Oh. Alright guys, if you enjoyed today's video with this cute little baby bird, I want you to give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below what you thought. And if you want to see more videos on this cute little guy, you know this is not the last time you are going to see him, I know. Then subscribe to the first link down below.